Hello everyone, AB here, and this is a video you've probably been waiting to hear. This is going to be another update video about what's happening here at the channel, Actors 317, and also what's going to be happening at the Promenade with the Man and Dog and the future of Wonderland Pier and all that stuff. So we've got a lot of great things to tell you. Some things I want to tell you right now, but I can't because we're in the middle of working on certain things. But the things that I can definitely confirm to you, I will tell you in this video. First of all, I want to say thank you to everyone that supported us this summer in 2025, that have, not just this summer, but have been supporting us over the years. We know you guys are fans of Wonderland Pier. You guys love the Man and Dog like I do. Well, like all of us do, really. And I just really want to say thank you for giving us your support and watching Wonder 60th. Wonder 60th did really well this year. And so, yeah, I just want to say thank you for that. So now, what happens next? Well, the Promenade is officially closed for the 2025 season, which means they won't be open again until next April, I think. Maybe early May, I believe, somewhere around there. So, basically, whenever the Promenade opens is when we're going to open. And if the Promenade's closed, then we're going to be closed. There might be certain times where we could open up the room when the Promenade is closed, but we're still working that out. So basically, if you guys ever want to come down and see the show, if the Promenade is closed, 9 times out of 10, the show is going to be closed too. So with that said, what's going on for next year? Well, I'm here to happily announce to all of you that we have secured the room for summer of 2026. We signed a deal with the Promenade. We got the room for next summer, which is great. So we're going to be there next year. That means that we're going to have to step up our game a little bit in that room. And we already have a lot of great ideas. A lot of these ideas I have probably told you in person if you came to the show. If you're a fan of the channel, you probably already know some of these changes we're going to make. There are a lot of changes that we're going to make that I came up with over the last couple of weeks that we are very excited to be working on. And yes, we are going to be filming this because we're going to make a really good video out of it. I think it's going to be a really cool video. So, yeah, there's a lot of cool things. And I have told people over the summer that is it going to be a Wonderland museum in that room? And yes, it will be a Wonderland museum. We have a lot of stuff. We actually got a lot of stuff from Not Just Antiques, which was the place that bought a lot of the artwork from Wonderland when Wonderland closed last year. I can't believe it's been a year almost already. It feels like a few months. I can't believe it's been a year. But we were able to get a lot of stuff. We were actually able to get a lot of stuff from one of the stores on Asbury Avenue in Ocean City. They bought a lot of stuff from Obnoxious Antiques, and then they ended up closing down at the end of the year. So we bought all the stuff from that they bought from Wonderland so we can have it. So we got a lot of that stuff too. And some of you might be saying, well, what stuff did you get from Wonderland? What new stuff do you have? Don't worry, we'll show you guys what we have. And a lot of the stuff is pretty cool. A lot of it is from Wayne. Some of it is from Bill Tracy. He was an artist that did a lot of work in Wildwood, and we had a lot of Bill's artwork in Wonderland as well. So some of it is actually from the monorail. We were actually able to get some stuff from the monorail. We got a lot of stuff from the log flume. Signs and artwork, I mean. So, and we'll let you guys know what we have. And also there's my own personal collection. I mean, I've been collecting stuff from Wonderland over the last 14 years. You know, anytime they threw something out, I trash picked it and kept it in my house. Now we have a place for it. So we're going to have that there. We're also going to be building stuff in the room next year to add to it. And we have some new additions coming up to the room. And again, I don't want to give away what it is, but let's just say when you guys come up to the room, you're going to be very, very happy and you're going to be very pleased. And I think it's going to be awesome. I think it's going to be really awesome. I have ideas of what I want to do in that room. The question is, do we have the money and the time to do all that? Because what I want to do and what we all want to do is the ideas we're coming up with, a lot of these ideas are going to take like almost a year to put together. And so we're not going to get everything ready before Memorial Day weekend of 2026, but we're going to try to get as much of it done as we can. And we're going to start this month in October. And the good news is we're going to film this process. So this is going to be a really good video coming out down in the future. So that's what's going on with the promenade. Now, you might be asking, first night is coming up. Are you going to be open for first night? Well, the promenade is not open on New Year's Eve, you guys. They shrink wrap everything. They close everything down. They don't really do events at the promenade. But we did ask if we could open up the show on New Year's Eve at the promenade on first night. And we're doing that. They said yes. So the Man and Dog will be open on New Year's Eve 2025, going into 2026. So we are going to do 8.0, everybody. We're going to do 8.0. So that means that you are going to have 2 Christmas specials coming out this year. You're going to have the final Christmas special that we shot in Wonderland, which we shot before Wonderland closed, and 8.0, which is at the promenade. So there's going to be 2 Christmas specials. So you're probably wondering, well, if you're going to do 8.0 at the promenade, what was this final Christmas special at Wonderland? Wasn't that 8.0? Well, you'll see what it is when Thanksgiving comes. And that's another thing I want to talk about. I want to talk about different videos that are coming out and the timeline of where this is going to go. Because I've been looking over the footage. I think I know where this is going to go now. So we have a lot of videos coming out. We've got, first of all, I do want to say, for those of you who care about this, I know a lot of the content I put on YouTube, some people like it, some people favor other things that I do, but there's going to be a new Siskel and Ebert Halloween special, which is the second one that I'm doing. I did one last year. I'm going to do another one this year. Siskel and Ebert reviewed a lot of horror movies during that time when they did the show. These guys reviewed almost every movie that came out between 1975 to 1999. Okay, a lot of scary movies came out during that time period, okay? So they reviewed a lot of scary movies, and it seemed fitting. Like, let's do another Siskel and Ebert Halloween special. So we're going to do another one. I'm also going to do another Siskel and Ebert Christmas special that's going to come out in December. I thought I went through all their Christmas films in the Christmas special I made 3 years ago and the Thanksgiving one I made 2 years ago. So I thought I went through all their Christmas movies. There was about 4 or 5 Christmas movies that I missed, and spoiler alert, they hated all of them. So they didn't really like these ones. I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel now. I'm trying to find all these Christmas movies that they did. But I found like 4 or 5 more, and that seemed appropriate enough because they would usually do 5 movies in one episode anyway. So if I found 4 or 5 more Christmas movies, that'll make sense. So new Siskel and Ebert Halloween special, new Siskel and Ebert Christmas special coming on the channel this year. So that's good. So we got more Siskel and Ebert, which means you'll have more Halloween and Christmas commercials in between them. So that'll be good too. So let's get to what you want to hear about, the videos that we're doing with the Man and Dog. So how much of the Wonderland stuff is left that we have in the vault? Well, quite a lot. You would think after Wonder 60th, we went through most of the footage. We didn't. We didn't even go through half of the footage with Wonder 60th, okay? We did 16 episodes, and I thought we would plow through most of it. We really didn't. There is so much stuff left in the vault, guys. So what are the videos that are coming out next? Well, I made a post about this a couple days ago. There's going to be a video on the construction of the Dark Ride. So back in 2012, a friend of mine, Scott Hand, for Marksman Entertainment, he made a documentary, because he's known Wayne for a long time. He made a documentary on Wayne making the Dark Ride back in 2012, when they were building all this stuff, when they were constructing it. And I remember when that was happening, you guys. Like, my first year, when I started working there in 2012, I remember them building the Dark Ride, okay? It didn't open until, I think, the end of August, maybe early September of 2012. Because I remember once it opened, all the ride operators were able to ride it for the first time before it opened to the public. And I remember that. That was my first year. So he made this documentary about Wayne making it, and Wayne talks about constructing it. You see his designs, you see him working on stuff in his shop. And so Scott directed all this footage, and in 2016, I ended up meeting Scott, and I edited this for him. This little, 45-minute documentary of Wayne building the dark ride. And it's been sitting in his vault for almost 10 years now. And I thought, that would make a good dark ride video. That would make a good Halloween video. Can we use that? So we got permission from Marksman Entertainment, Scott Hand, to put this on our channel, which is great. So now you guys get to see it. And there's other dark ride stuff that I recorded in the last couple of months that Wonderland was open. So you'll get to see a lot of dark ride stuff. We also have some footage from Wonderland Pier's original dark ride, the Ghost Creek Caverns. And that footage is courtesy of Mr. Dave Homer, who was our electrician back in the 80s and early 90s at Wonderland Pier. He had that footage. Yes, there is sound in it because it's from the 70s, early 80s. And I've had this footage for almost 10 years. I've never released it. It's only about 20 seconds long. It's not that long, but you get to see the Ghost Creek Caverns, and it looks awesome. And for those of you who are wondering, the Ghost Creek Caverns, it used to be where the pizza shop was. That's where it was. So when you see the exterior of Ghost Creek Caverns, just imagine like, okay, the man and dog are right above that. You know, that's where, because it's kind of not hard to tell, but that's where it is when you see the footage. So we have all that. So we got a great little Halloween special coming up for you about the dark ride and all that. And it's great. It's going to be great. That comes out, that streams on October 11th at 8 o'clock p.m. Okay, don't forget that. So that's going to be the next Wonderland video. Then we have the final Christmas special that we shot in Wonderland Pier. That's going to air Thanksgiving night. And we'll have more updates for you on that. I don't want to give that away because that's going to be a big one, you guys. And then we have we're going to have 8.0, which is going to air. Now, this is not Wonderland Pier related. Well, it kind of is Wonderland Pier related, but it wasn't filmed in Wonderland because this is going to be us at the Promenade putting 8.0 together. And also promoting the fact that the man and dog are going to be set up for Christmas at the Promenade to get everybody to come up there. Now, I will tell you this. We tried to get on the bill for first night. We didn't. We're not on the brochure for first night, but we will be open. So we're going to have the front door open, and we're going to, we'll have a sign out front. We'll tell people we can come in. What are our hours for first night? We don't know yet. It's only October 3rd at the time I'm recording this. So we'll let you guys know updates in the future. But we're just telling you what is confirmed here. So that's happening. Then we go into 2026. Okay, so let me explain this next video, because this is going to be a big one. This next video is probably going to come out, I want to say, maybe around Memorial Day weekend, maybe beginning of June, I think. So, in August, September, and early October of 2024, I remember thinking what would be a great finale video would be us taking the man and dog apart and taking it home with me. That would be a great finale video. If I get the man and dog. If I didn't get the man and dog, I had to come up with a backup plan of what this big finale video could be. All these videos we made over the years, what could live up to all this? And I thought, concert special. Let's do a concert special. That's why we shot so many songs, you guys. We didn't use all the songs in Wonder 60th, but we still have a lot more songs in the vault. So all those songs that we shot in August, September, and even early October, and we actually shot a couple of songs in February of 2025, believe it or not. We did. We went back and we did a couple more songs. You're saying, how is that possible? Well, with the magic of editing, everybody, you would never know it. So we shot all these songs, and I thought, we're going to do a concert special. I'm still thinking of I still have a working title for it. The working title for that right now is called, I think it's called Farewell Frontier Tour or something, something like that. I'm not sure. I'm not calling it Final Frontier because then you'll have all those Star Trek references, so I can't call it that. But it's something in that range. So that's a big concert special. That's going to kick off summer 2026. That's going to be coming out around May, early June. And then we're going to have the big finale shipping and receiving on July 18th. That's the big one. That's the one everybody's looking forward to. And that's going to be huge, you guys. That's going to be a big one. And then that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Now, is that the end? After shipping and receiving comes out, is that the end of the Wonderland videos? I don't think so, because there's so much stuff I have in the vault and so much stuff I've recorded over the years. But I can tell you this right now, shipping and receiving is going to be the final behind the scenes of the man and dog in Wonderland PIER. That's going to be the end of that. Because after that comes out on July 18th, any new videos we make on behind the scenes of the man and dog are going to be done at the Promenade. So it's not going to feel the same. I get it. It feels weird filming, knowing that we're going to do 8.0 in a couple weeks. To film a new Christmas edition somewhere else, it's going to feel strange at first, you guys. Like, I'm actually debating on whether or not I want to do it. And I know all of you want to see it and everything, but it's like we did that at Frontier Station, and it's hard to move it somewhere else, you know what I mean? Like, I know it's the same animatronics, but there was something about doing all those Christmas editions at Frontier Station, and it just, it feels weird. It feels weird to do it. But we're going to do 8.0 at the Promenade, so, okay, that's what we're going to do. So that's the lowdown of what we're doing with all the videos and stuff as of now. There might be changes along the way, and we'll let you guys know in time, but basically that's what we're doing. Now, you might be wondering, what about birthday parties at the Promenade? What are you guys doing? Well, we're working on getting a website together. We're getting all this stuff, figured out. We're going to have events next year at the Promenade, all this great stuff. And we're going to have a lot of cool things up there, too. We also have a new animatronic that you guys probably know about, Nick Panther. Sam was able to get a new animatronic show up there, which is awesome. There's going to be a lot of paint work that's going to be going on up there over the next couple of weeks and stuff. And that's actually pretty cool about first night, because if you guys come down to see the room on New Year's Eve, you'll get to see half of the room done, because we're going to start working on bringing the museum in, like, right away. It won't all be completed by first night, but you'll get to see a glimpse of it, which is going to be really cool. And then by summertime, you'll see the full thing. So I think that's going to be cool. Something else I want to plug here. So Dan McDermott, who is on our channel, who's been on our channel for a long time, he is selling Wonderland paintings that he painted himself on Asbury Avenue at the shops in Asbury, which I believe is a part of Stanton's. If you guys are looking for some Wonderland artwork, he's selling them on postcards, drawings. You can buy these pieces of artwork. They're all the way in the back, but they're not in Stanton's, but it's on Asbury. If you're ever in Ocean City, it's on Asbury Avenue on 8th Street, the corner of 8th and Asbury. It's at this big building called the Shops at Asbury. You walk in, and it's all the way in the back. Or you can go in and just ask the front counter, hey, I'm looking for Dan McDermott photography, and they'll point you in that direction. That's where his little aisle is called. And if you guys want to add any Wonderland memorabilia to your collection that you have, absolutely. I mean, I say go get it. Definitely. So, yeah, that's pretty much where we are. Now, are we making more Wonderland DVDs? Any more Man and Dog DVDs? Eventually, in the future, we are. Right now, I'm focused on getting the Promenade together. Let's get that together. Let's get the museum up and running. Let's bring Wonderland PIER back in some form. And let's try to keep it going in some way. And we got a lot new things in store for you. I don't want to give away what it is, but let's just say when you come up into the room, you'll see it, and pretty soon the word will get out. People will know about it. So that's pretty much all I wanted to tell you guys. We got some great things coming your way on the channel and at the Promenade. Hope to see you guys there on first night. And keep watching our channel. Keep supporting us. Praise God.